What is happening, everyone? Welcome to GBALL Vision. Today we are talking about some knives that I consider to be worth every single penny. We're going to run through these. We got the Gavco Nurse coming up first. This thing is fantastic for EDC, work, and a gentleman's carry. You're getting We Knife Company's build quality coming in at $160. You're getting an S35 VN blade. They have a couple different versions of this knife. It comes down nice and thin. Love the sheepsfoot blade. You have multiple deployment options. Titanium frame lock with a titanium pocket clip. Very well done from We Knives, and Gavco does a fantastic job on his builds with a collaboration with Drop. Great little knife here, great little user. It's been a long time favorite of mine. Definitely worth every penny. We're going to switch gears a little bit, and we're going to go with the Cold Steel 8010 Lite. I fully believe that if you can buy something for 80 bucks, especially a tool, and it'll last you the rest of your life, I really think that's worth every single penny. And the Cold Steel 8010 Lite here comes in AUS 10. You can also get the Drop Point and S35 VN. I have both, and I fully believe they are both worth every penny. Just kind of depends on where you're at, what blade style you like, what steel you want, but their AUS 10 is going to do well. Nice low Tanto blade, hollow ground into a flat grind here. You have dual thumb studs. You have the tried and true triad lock, G10 handles. You got Cold Steel's crazy lower mounted pocket clip here, lanyard hole. This thing will last you the rest of your life. It's going to have solid lockup. You're going to have a good heat treat, good edge coming from Cold Steel, and for 80 bucks to get a solid lock, a fun knife to carry, an absolute beast that'll handle anything that you throw at it, and last you for eternity, I think that is well worth the 85, 86 bucks that these come in at. Now we're going to one that I've talked about a lot lately, the Vosteed RS Chaos. This thing is absolutely insane, guys. It is so well done. Built like a freaking tank, and when I say that, I mean it. I've been carrying and using the piss out of this thing. This is the White Mountain Knives exclusive. I also had an M390 version in to check out. Wharncliffe, sheepsfoot blade, they have both. This is the Wharncliffe in LMAX. White Mountain Knives exclusive, anodized pivot collar. You have titanium all the way around for your button, your handle, your pocket clip. This thing is built like an absolute tank, and it's a great user. This also makes a good work knife, and hell, I would carry this as a gentleman's knife as well. Pretty much anything is a gentleman's knife to me, but the RS Chaos is going to get the job done, look good doing it, and not coming in at a horrible price. I would opt for the LMAX, but if it's not available, the M390 version will do you just fine, no questions asked. Next up, we're going with one of my favorite knives of the year. This is the Am8 Gladiator 2. I've seen these as low as $130, $140, guys, which is absolutely insane. To get S90V at a good heat treat, you're getting dual deployments with the studs and the top flipper there, the front flipper. It works very, very good. Stone washed, titanium tumbled frame here, titanium pocket clip. This thing is just absolutely insane, especially at $130, $140. I think I paid $150 or so for this back when they first came out. High polished sandblasted blade, and it takes wear very good, guys. I have knives that I've had for several years, have used a bunch in that high polished sandblast. It holds up, and I have not had a single issue with corrosion, and stuff likes to corrode here and get rust on it. So if it was going to, it would have done it by now, especially on this one. The Am8 Knives Gladiator 2 is worth every penny, no questions asked. A fun, great knife, built like a tank, and you're getting primo materials all the way around. The CJRB Frack, guys. This thing is worth every penny, no questions asked. For $60 for the smooth and $70 for the frag, I believe, with steel. And then they have a premium version that's $200 or more in S90V and titanium. This particular one is in their RPM 9, which I've had good results with, guys. I know other guys have been questionable and, you know, are not the most enthused with the RPM 9, but I haven't had any issues, guys, at least with corrosion. I haven't had any issues with the toughness category, and as far as edge retention goes, it seems to hold a pretty good edge. Especially their later stuff over the last year or so, I haven't had any issues with it. So I think it's a good steal, and they're not charging a ton for it. You can get it as low as like $40, and then they have some stuff that's up around $100. I think it just kind of depends, but you can get it at a pretty good price. And for $60-$70, you're getting steel handles, gonna last forever. Great build quality in that plunge lock there. I put a tie clip. It comes with a steel rollover clip, but that titanium clip just looks so much better, baby. And I'm thinking about changing the button out with a black one. We will see. But this thing is worth every penny. It's a great size. CJRB does a fantastic job on their buttons. And this is one of my favorite knives of the entire year. It's an absolute beast. Great size, thin and slicey. Opening methods are on point. Great spring action. Love this thing, guys. I can't express it enough. This is a fantastic button lock right here, guys. Next up, we have the Kubyvola. This thing is fantastic. Coming from Kuby and Manganis, this bad boy is coming in S90V. You have that high polished sandblasted blade here again. Kuby likes that. Megaron likes that. I don't know why, but it does hold up. And like I said, I have a bunch of it and don't have any issues. You have this crazy drop point blade. It's very thin. I think this knife was definitely made for poking at material. You have this huge cutout and a rear flipper tab. Detent is tuned to the max with this guy. You can do all the fun fidgety stuff. They come in various varieties. This one has the flame titanium handle with the titanium hardware all the way around, all matching. It looks fantastic. Great looking knife from Kuby. They do an awesome job. And coming in at $165 for this thing is absolutely insane. And typically, if you wait it out, you can catch these on a massive sale. Right now, they're down from $220 to $165, but I've seen them lower than that as well. So it's kind of pick your poison. But at $165, guys, I would not hesitate at all if this is something that looks interesting to you. You'll have to let me know down in the comments, what are some of the knives that you think are worth every single penny? I really love hearing from you guys. Interested to hear what you have to say. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. And if you're new to the channel, you know what to do. Subscribe and become part of the family here. Would love to have you. Otherwise, guys, I'm going to throw up 2 new videos. Go check one of those out, and I'll catch you on the next one.